At the start of the movie, we see Alvera, her mother, and her sister leaving their own kingdom and going to another one. Alvera was extremely happy about this because she really liked the king of that kingdom. She also loved his poetry, and she always dreamed of marrying him. Soon, they reached the new kingdom, where they meet an old man who had a daughter. Alvera's mother was going to marry this old man. His daughter was far more beautiful than both Alvera and her sister. Soon, Alvera's mother and Edna's father get married. Everyone was very happy with this marriage. But their happiness does not last long, because just 2 days later, Edna's father dies. As soon as the news spreads, many people arrive. It turns out that Edna's father had borrowed a lot of money from many people, and now they had all come to claim it back. Alvera's mother learns that Edna's father was not rich at all his wealth and luxury was fake, and he had become financially very weak. The people threaten Alvera's mother, demanding their money back and warning that if she doesn't pay, they will take away the house and all their land. Alvera's mother becomes extremely worried because she had only married Edna's father out of greed, hoping to acquire his wealth. Now that she discovers he had no money, she goes into shock. She is also troubled by the thought that she has grown old and no man would marry her now. Seeing her mother in this condition, Alvera also becomes very upset. But she promises her mother that she will marry the prince of this kingdom soon and improve their situation. Her mother doesn't understand why the prince would marry Alvera, because Alvera was not beautiful at all. Not many people liked her. Alvera had a younger sister who was very beautiful, but she was too young for marriage. So the only option left for the mother was to push Alvera for this marriage. Meanwhile, we see Edna struggling with her father's death. A few days pass, and a royal messenger arrives with an official announcement. He tells them that Prince Julie is now of marriageable age and will choose a bride from the girls of this kingdom. For this purpose, a ceremony will be held in 4 months, where all the eligible girls of the kingdom will be invited, and the prince will choose the most beautiful girl for marriage. Every girl in the kingdom registers her name, and both Ednis and Alvera enroll as well. Alvera had wanted to marry the prince for a long time, and now her mother also tries her best to make her look beautiful so the prince will choose her. To make Alvera perfect, her mother takes her to a plastic surgeon. Even though she has no money, she promises the surgeon that once her daughter marries the prince, she will pay double the amount. The surgeon agrees. He tells her that he will operate on Alvera's eyes, nose, teeth, and breasts. First, he painfully removes her braces from her teeth. Then he starts the second procedure, where he cuts the bone of her nose with a metal tool and reshapes it. He puts a metal mask on her nose to keep it raised and in shape. All this causes Alvera a lot of pain, but she endures it only for her dream of marrying the prince. Along with becoming beautiful, the girls were also given royal training, dancing, how to behave in the palace, and how to talk to others. Alvera's mother enrolls her in this training, where Ednis was already present. Their teacher tells them that not all girls will go to the ceremony. A test will be held, and only 16 girls will be selected. Training begins. Miss Sufi, their dance teacher, notices that Ednis is better than all other girls, naturally beautiful and well-mannered. She places Ednis in the front row and shifts Alvera to the back row with the less attractive girls. This hurts Alvera. One night at dinner, Ednis tells Alvera's mother that they should conduct her father's funeral because the body was starting to decompose. But Alvera's mother says she has no money for the funeral and wants to spend the remaining money on Alvera instead. The funeral will be held after Alvera is selected. Understanding that her mother has high expectations from her, Alvera starts working harder. With effort, she moves from the back row to the front row. After 40 days of training, the teachers announce the selected 16 girls. Ednis' name is at the top, and Alvera's is at the bottom. Everyone is shocked because Alvera wasn't beautiful at all, especially with the bandage on her nose making her look worse. Miss Sufi tells Alvera that she wasn't selected for her beauty or skills, her mother had paid money for her selection. Alvera's hope begins to break. Feeling sad, she returns home. At home, designers make a beautiful dress for her, but when she tries it on, it doesn't fit. The designer tells her she must lose weight, so her mother forces her to drink only lemon water to lose weight quickly. Miss Sufi meets the 16 girls individually to understand their inner qualities. Ednis again impresses her. When Miss Sufi talks to Alvera, she feels pity for her, the way Alvera is suffering and working so hard to fit into society and marry the prince, despite being mocked everywhere. She gives Alvera a secret item, a small egg, saying that after eating it, whatever Alvera eats won't affect her body and she will become slim quickly. Alvera shows it to her sister and eats it, ignoring her sister's warnings about possible side effects. While they are talking, the prince arrives nearby for hunting. Seeing him, Alvera again starts dreaming of marrying him. That evening, Alvera accuses Ednis of having an affair, and her mother gets angry, beats Ednis, and forces her to do all the household chores. Alvera feels relieved because Ednis was the biggest obstacle in her way. She also keeps eating secretly because of the egg's magic, and Ednis gives her the food, not wanting Alvera to become slim. 3 months pass, and the surgeon returns to remove the bandage and mask from Alvera's nose. Her nose now looks beautiful, and she looks much prettier. She is thrilled and continues preparing for the ceremony. Meanwhile, Ednis does all the housework, including milking cows. Seeing her struggle brings joy to Alvera. Her mother takes her back to the surgeon to fix Alvera's eyelashes with artificial threads. The procedure is extremely painful. Then comes the breast surgery. After all these operations, Alvera becomes very weak and is constantly hungry. Ednis secretly brings her food. A few days later, her eye bandages are removed, and Alvera is shocked to see her transformed face. She looks completely different and very beautiful. She receives a special dress that fits her perfectly this time. Everyone is happy. Ednis also wants to go to the ceremony. She finds her deceased mother's beautiful ball gown, which was even prettier than Alvera's dress. When Alvera sees it, she becomes furious, grabs the gown, and tears it apart. Ednis cries and sits beside her father's dead body. Suddenly, a bright light appears, and the soul of Ednis' mother emerges. She calms Ednis and gives her a magical sandal. She also sets 2 conditions. Ednis must return home before midnight, and she must cover her face with a mask. Then Ednis sees insects around her father's body weaving a beautiful gown for her out of the torn pieces. She becomes overjoyed. On the other side, Alvera reaches the ceremony looking stunning. Everyone is mesmerized by her artificial beauty. The prince dances with her, and her mother receives a lot of attention. But soon, a girl wearing a blue gown enters the palace with her face covered, Ednis. Everyone is drawn to her, including the prince. He leaves Alvera and starts dancing with Ednis. During the dance, Ednis' mask falls off, and Alvera sees her. Knowing Alvera will not spare her, Ednis runs away, leaving behind one sandal. The prince returns and announces that he will marry the girl who fits the sandal. Alvera rushes home, knowing the other sandal belongs to Ednis. She attacks Ednis, beats her, and takes the shoe. But when Alvera tries to wear it, it doesn't fit, because it is magical and fits only Ednis. Driven mad, Alvera picks up a sharp hammer and cuts off her own toes to fit into the shoe. Already weak, she faints from the pain. Her mother and sister arrive. The sister feels pity for Alvera for enduring so much suffering for the prince. The sister tells her mother that Alvera has cut the wrong foot. The prince has the opposite shoe. In greed, the mother picks up the knife and cuts Alvera's other foot too. The sister becomes furious, realizing her mother has gone insane with greed. Alvera's condition becomes critical. A few days later, Alvera wakes to an announcement that the prince is coming to their house to find the girl who fits the shoe. Bleeding and unable to stand, Alvera crawls toward the stairs, but she slips, falls down, and gets even more injured. Meanwhile, the prince tries the shoe on Ednis, and it fits perfectly. He realizes she is the masked girl from the ceremony and chooses to marry her. Seeing this, Alvera breaks down crying. She had suffered so much and tortured herself for this dream, but she still failed. Her condition becomes worse. Her sister comes to her and gives her the antidote that Miss Sufi had provided with the egg. As soon as Alvera drinks it, she starts vomiting. The sister dresses her in warm clothes and decides to run away with her, knowing their mother has become dangerously greedy and could harm them further. Both sisters run away, leaving their mother behind. The movie ends with this.